there were any doubts by anybody out there that there isn't a title race, I think we can firmly say right now there is one. Just a single solitary point separates Manchester City and Liverpool. Goal difference in favour of the Reds, and they're due to meet after the international break in April. So we're already looking forward to that fixture. I'm going to ask this to you, Murph. Liverpool, do you think they operate better when they're league leaders or when they are the hunters?
I think the consistency of Liverpool over the last, apart from the end of last season where they capitulated a bit with the injuries, but the 2 seasons previous and this season, their consistency, whether leading or second chasing, has just been remarkable. As has Man City's. The standard they're playing to week in, week out, whilst trying to continue in Europe and cup competitions as well, has to be admired. We've actually started. I mean, I am. Well, I speak for myself. I tend to watch Liverpool and City these days, just expecting a win. Tremendous football. I know they play in a different way, but they've spoilt us really over the last few seasons. The points tallies, the level of play. So, I don't think anymore it matters who's first and second. I think they know how they play. They're full of confidence. They've got tremendous squad depth, and every time they go on the pitch, they look comfortable in what they're doing. They look well coached and hungry. It's going to be tight. I mean, City are still favourites for me just because they've got the home game against Liverpool. Liverpool have only won. I think Klopp's only won there once. I might be corrected on that, but I'm pretty sure he's only won there once. So you'd have to say City are favourites because they can afford to draw that game if they win their others. So yeah, but you know, football. We know the Premier League. Be a game that we saw Southampton recently give City a hell of a game, didn't they? And got a draw. And so I don't think either team is stupid enough to take it for granted they're going to win the rest of the games, other than when they play each other. You know, it's a tough run-in for both because the pressure builds as each game goes. But I certainly see it going down to the wire again. It's going to be tight, but I think City are just about favourites still.
Alan, you're a league winner. You've gone against the odds. We talked about it during the pre-show, didn't we? Arsenal travelling to Anfield. Liverpool hadn't lost there all season as well, I should add, but you got a victory there on the final day. Michael Thomas, historic, stunning, and it's gone down in history.
Don't bring that up again, Adam.
I had to. I had to hype up Adam Smith for all the viewers out there. And if you missed the pre-show, Danny Murphy, as a wee boy, was in tears at the game with his father by his side. Inspired him to ultimately wear the shirt of Liverpool, maybe. But chasing...
Where are we going with this, Adam?
I'm just going to kind of flip the question back to you as well. Chasing as opposed to being league leaders. I mean, is there a big difference mentally for the players in the changing room?
Well, I think if you can see yourself pegging back the leaders, that gives you a bit of confidence. And obviously Liverpool have seen that. They're under no illusions that, you know, thinking Man City are going to collapse and roll over. But, it gives you a bit of heart. You see, you know, you look at the table the morning after you've got a win and see the gap less than it was. And you begin to get a little bit excited about it, particularly the closer you get to the end of the season. It's going to be fascinating to see how it does pan out, who's going to come out on top. I mean, you know, 2 months ago we thought it was going to be a procession and City were going to be lifting the trophy at Easter. Thankfully that's not going to happen, I don't think. So it's great for all of us watching it. And the race for 4th place, of course, is maybe going to be just as tight, looking at the respective fixtures and how close it is at the moment. It's a difficult one to call.